Hey yo, welcome back everybody to Falcon Plays Punch Club. Rocky Falco over here showing off these guns, as you can see over here. Been working out pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over to the Birdman now, okay? Birdman, take over, huh? Thanks a lot, Rocky. Your slur seems a little bit better today. You've been working on that, huh? You've been laying off the booze finally. Not that I blame you that you would. You've been taking quite a few punches to the head here lately. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Let's get underway. Day 93, almost day 94. Can I train with silver right now is my big predicament. New day of recording, obviously, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell I was doing last time around. But apparently I can, so we shall. What do we have here? We have Crossroads, Unstoppable, Wind Flow Dodge, and Karate High Kick. That seems pretty good to me. I've been reading comments, as I normally do. Biggest things that I've been kind of like popping out in comments is people are saying that my skills over here are conflicting, like Crossroads and Unstoppable. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Not that I blame you, or I don't believe you, but I've been doing a little bit of an off-camera save myself, and maybe you can even see it with the sparring match. When, like people are under the impression that only one triggers, I've honestly seen all three trigger at one go. So it's not like, you know, like right now we triggered Wind Flow Dodge and Unstoppable. Earlier we got Crossroads and Unstoppable as well at the same time. So you're not necessarily only labeled only to one skill activating at a time. It seems like multiple ones do attacks sometimes as well. So I've been seeing a lot of comments like, you know, Falcon, you're just kind of like, you're not getting the most bang for your buck over here because it's either one or the other. But with my experience off camera, it doesn't seem that way. We just saw it right now as well with this sparring match. And also reading in the comments in the Steam forums as well, I do see a lot of like builds suggesting this type of layout. So I don't know. I've just been hearing like a lot of different things in the comments, but I'm gonna continue rolling the way I'm doing it just because it kind of works out the way I want it. So, you know, even if you don't, you know, necessarily agree with it, it's been working out for me. So I kind of really doubt I'm gonna switch it up at this point, unless it goes like really terribly wrong coming down the line. I'll probably consider something else. Now the big thing right now is agility training and stamina. Maybe a strength up to a 3 at the most, at the very most. But definitely we have to start working in our stats because our next big tier is going to be the playoff card, I'm pretty sure. And that's going to have like a really big boost in terms of enemies with stats. So right now we're kind of like, you know, going about pretty easily because, you know, it's, you know, we're doing the Rookie League still. So obviously it's not a big deal, but we're going to have like our first like big jump in difficulty. So we have to start really training our stats for that one. We have 4 skill points over here. Day 93. If we look at this over here, I'm going to sign up now. We'll have our next fight in 3 days. I'm pretty sure right now with this fight, we'll get first place if I'm right. Matches. Oh, we're definitely fighting Mr. Kakuse, it does seem. Alrighty. We beat him, and we should be in first place finally. So we'll become the champion here pretty soon. That's great. Skill tree. In terms of our skill tree, I kind of want to grab low kick to mess. Here's the thing. I wanted to skip this one and probably grab the higher version of it. Was there a higher version of it, or was it somewhere else? I could have sworn it was like a higher version of low kick. But essentially what worries me right now is fighting people with my similar build. I've heard some decent things about muscle memory too. It won't go below 4. I don't think a 4 is good. I've heard like good things about a 3. Maybe not a 4. So I don't think we're either going to grab... What am I at? Basic skills? Oh, no wonder. Come down over here. So down here we should have a variation of low kick, right? Somewhere around here. Don't see it right now. I guess we'll probably find it as we go along here. But my goal right now is to probably get Rice Eater 2 so that we get more agility training. Well, we get more agility points when we train. So that's going to be really important for our training sessions that are coming up here pretty soon. And we'll grab a few more things. Maybe Demoralize as well. It doesn't seem too bad to have as an active perk anyway. So, yeah, we definitely have some ideas over here for a fact. And low kick, I want to grab it just so we can debilitate people with our similar build too. Alrighty, let's go into the city map. Quickly, we have $160. I'm pretty sure our fridge is stocked up right now. So what I could do is, in order to trigger more battles, so we actually get more skill points, I'm thinking we're going to roll around the city with a ton of money so that we have more of a chance to trigger getting mugged. So what I'm going to do right now is go home first and foremost, grab some food, maybe grab a little bit of rest here. We have our next fight in what we said. We said 3 days for the Rookie League, 2 days for the UFC fight. Alrighty. Let me get a little bit of energy here. That's fine. We'll drop here a little bit. Don't worry. We'll do a lot of training here pretty soon because what I want to do is finally get the Roy thing out of the way as well. We have a few nagging old quest things still around, and I want to get them out of the way right now if we can. since we have a few days into our next fights anyway, so we'll do the meat variety right now. Meat variety, he says. There's meat variety, as I say, in my life, but no, as a matter of fact, there is absolutely no meat variety in my life, okay? That's not the way I personally roll, but if you roll that way, that's perfectly fine, you know, it's 2016, it's perfectly fine the way you want to varyize your meat. Did you say varyize your meat, Falcon? You're damn right, I just made up a word, what about it? Alrighty. Let's go to the city map over here, Roy's house, we will take the bus. Alrighty, let's see here. We want to get training with Roy. I'm going to do this here right now, and we also might want to fall in love. We also have the beat Gabe thing as well. Alrighty. These things are not too difficult to accomplish. What I'm going to start off with here is probably Roy. I think the only thing we have to do with this dude is just chill with him for a bit. And at some point he should give me like some sort of like proc where it's like, hey, good beer, huh? And when he says good beer, well actually he's Irish, right? Oh, at least I made him Irish anyway. Decent beer, huh? That's my Irish voice. Alright, so now we should be able to train with him. But before we do that, Adrian? Hey, yo, Adrian, I got a gift for you here. Hey, Adrian, I got a present for you. I was close. I said gift, present, gift, whatever, dog. Same thing. Oh, you're so sweet. She's in love with us. Perfect. Actually, she's not. I don't see the hearts. Adrian, I think I might have to give her another gift. Hold up. You're so beautiful. I feel what I'm happy when I'm with you. Are we actually together? Oh, she's questioning our relationship. Gotta give her another gift. Alright, there you go, Adrian. I see now we're going up to the 2 gift system, huh? So the more often you use her little proc, the more money you have to spend on it. I guess that would make sense. It evens out. I get you. Yeah, there you go. So now we can fall in love. I'm in love with the stripper. A stripper. A stripper. I'm in love with the stripper. Okay. What is that, T-Pain? Pretty sure it's T-Pain. You gotta fall in love with strippers apparently if you're T-Pain. Which seems like really like counterproductive of the whole like rap lifestyle, but you know, what do I know? So we'll come over here to Roy. We have the effect of love. Let's go ahead and sparring. I guess we have to do both of them at some point to complete the quest, right? Let's do the training together first and then we'll do the spar. Yeah, so let's train together first. Hey, you want to get your train out? Hey, sure, why not? The car repair is underway and I'm full of energy, so let's work out. You know what? I'm the one who fixed that car for you, my friend. Let's meet at Silver's gym. Don't be late, bro. I won't be late. Roy. Oh, we got the thing completed now. Perfect. Alrighty. We didn't have to spar with him anyway. Like, I'm not sure. I sparred with him, and I don't think the reward was too good. Maybe I didn't pay too much good attention on what the reward was. Maybe I was supposed to knock him out. Like, it felt like the skill points I got for sparring were actually pretty minimal. Like, I'd just rather stick to sparring with Silver on occasion. So we have, in effect, love, and we have Roy's help. Now, what we do is we rush on over to Silver's gym. Yeah. So, wins are 2 days and tomorrow. UFC fight tomorrow. Perfect. So, let's go to the city map. We'll come over to the gym. We'll take the bus. Can I train with you one more time, Silver, out of curiosity? Out of curiosity? Nope. I figured as much, but gotta give it a try every now and then. So, we'll come over here. And there's their boy, Roy. Alright, Roy. Let's start off with the speed bank, obviously. So right now, my main goal is maybe like a 3 over here at the most. A lot of agility. And we want to get stamina maybe up to an 8 so we can take more hits as well. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much the plan here. I don't think I'm going to grab Do Not Fall Down 3. I've heard that at the point that, you know, since it stops your degrade from like a 13 or whatever, at this point you're going to be training a lot more, so you don't even have to worry about that ever falling beyond a certain point. So we probably will just skip that one for now and stick to the whole training process over here. And the faster we get... Which one is it that we're looking for? The faster we get Rice Eater 2, probably the better for us as well. And we have a few fights coming up right now, so it'll definitely be something we should be able to grab faster. So I'll go through this one. We'll probably hit the bag next to get the strength up to a 2 for the next fight. I want to get that stamina up to a 6 if I can, but we'll see. We'll see. We only have so much time with this dude over here anyway, so yeah. He's gonna go all the way around. Why go all the way around? I guess he's taking like a small little jog or something, you know? He's trying to keep in shape. I'm the only one really working out over here. Royce is here for, like, apparently moral support. That or he's probably checking out this honey over here. A little bit of a booty over here and this little lady over here. But I do say to myself, I'm not checking out the Sprite Pixel ass, I assure you. I'm not checking out Pixel Sprite ass. But it just happens to be in my purview. Alright, it's almost at a 2. Oh, it's so close to a 2, dog. Alright, you know what? Let's hit the what did you guys call this in the comments? The caveman workout, I believe somebody said? This is apparently the caveman workout. Oh, we're done with him, so he's done. Alright, we got up to our 2 at least, that's fine. We have UFC fight here today, and then a regular fight tomorrow. Since we got this and this out of the way, I guess we could continue doing this one here a bit more. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Not sure why I needed to curse for that one too, but I wanted to make a statement, you know? Like, why the fuck not, dog? I guess they start telling like the Rocky boys. Hey, you know, get the sledgehammer over here, hit this tire. You know, why the fuck not, huh? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Huh? My call. Oh, remember, we gotta also get into this fight before our day ends over here. There you go. That's probably... Oh, we're so close to that 13 for this next fight. Oh, well. Fight League it is, so we'll do our UFC fight here today. We got 2 guys. We got Rey Mysterio. Oh my god, is that a Rey Mysterio reference? I like it. He looks nothing like Ray though, but whatever. He's got pretty good agility though. Let's see, what do you got here? Karate kick? High karate kick? Sharp sting? Wind flow dodge and dodge. Look at this guy. He wants to dodge all around. Alrighty. Well, that's what you want to go with. I'll go with my setup over here, and we'll see who wins. He's got technician, too. Let me tell you, he's not a bad dodger. Not a bad dodger, but I think we're fine right now. My big worry right now coming up is going to be, obviously, the playoff picture, which is the one we get after we become a champion. For that one, there's going to be a few guys in there with high agility that are going to definitely cause us a few issues here until we get the proper skills. Right now, I think we get Rice Eater, and then we probably get Low Kick, maybe. Maybe, just so we can mess around with people with high agility as well. That might help us out here. So, first one's down, we got Patty Daddy. Is this P. Diddy? Oh my god. We got Rey Mysterio and P. Diddy. How fitting that I was singing some T-Pain earlier, right? I'm in love with the stripper. Like, I forgot what song it was that I was singing in one of the episodes a while ago, and people are just like, "Is that what you call singing, Falcon? It sounds like you're like butchering animals over there." And I found it funny. I told you I'm deaf-tone. I literally have no control over my voice. Like, I have 2 changes of voice here. I got my regular voice, and then when I try to go high, it sounds like this, and I can't do it. Which is kind of weird, because if you... Let's see what we got here. 70 happiness, great. 150, good money. 7 skill points, 10 HP, that's fine. Which is funny, because if you go back to my old videos, which you should not do that. Please don't do it. Okay, don't do it, please. I assure you. I just mentioned it as a reference, but don't actually go and do it. It's fucking terrible. It's cringeworthy stuff. Let's see. What do I have to do right now before I continue on this tangent? Silver should have a training session with us now, maybe. Yeah, because we trained for a while. So we'll take the bus up here. Train with Silver. There you go. So, it's funny, because if you go back to those videos, like, my voice sounds, like, very high. And some people have come to the assumption that I hadn't gone through puberty. Look, dog, I'm old. I'm not old, but... You know for a fact that I'm on the older side. You know, I'm like in my late 20s now. I'm not old technically. I just feel that way, and the thought of, you know, getting older scares the hell out of me. So I just figured now to get it over the way and say that I'm old. So it's an easier transition into, you know, getting old. But people are just like, had you gone through puberty in these videos yet? And like, I had. I've always kind of had this voice. The problem back then was that I had such a shitty recording setup. Like, I was literally recording off of my Xbox 360 headset, and I'm not even talking about like one that you purchase, or like one of those like really expensive ones that are pointless. 15 happiness and 3 more skill points, great. I'm talking about the one that comes with the Xbox 360, you know, the one they bundled in there, that little piece of shit. I was recording with that, and also add to the fact that I was really uncomfortable about how to go about trying to find, like, you know, my personality. 1 second before we go on with this tangent yet again. I mean, I hope you don't mind the tangents, because, you know, what you're doing right now is just training, fighting, and just me talking shit the entire time. We still have In Effect over here, which is great. You know what? Let's go back to the city map and continue training. Let's get some food in us. We should probably consider buying food here kinda soon. And, no, as a matter of fact, we should have, no, don't come over here. We should be able to get the $100 from our biker jobs, I'm pretty sure. Am I right? Yep, it's time. So, back then I was trying to find my personality, right? Like, how am I gonna, you know, talk? What am I gonna talk about? And I was basically at that point trying to do a lot of different personalities from YouTube that I was, aware of in one go, which, it's never a good thing. Don't ever go by, like, being like, I'm gonna try to go after this guy's personality or this guy's style. Just figure out your own thing. And as a matter of fact, the best thing I could tell you that's worked for me is just be yourself. And once I stopped, trying to be something else and just was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do what I do normally and just come in here and talk. And that's when everything kind of just fell into place, where it was like, alrighty, well now I feel comfortable talking. I don't feel like my voice would be cracking because I'm so nervous, So we have a lot of money. Let's come over here to the grocery store. I'm trying to get mugged as well so we can actually get into another fight. But once that actually started happening and I got comfortable with the idea of just, hey, let's just be yourself, dog, it worked out wonders. And you know what, since we have so much money, let's just go ahead and stock up the fridge with all this shit until we actually need it, huh? Why not? Alright, I'm broke now, that's okay, we'll get some more money here pretty soon. We have a fight tomorrow at the Rookie League, that should be our championship fight, and we have 3 days in the UFC. That's fine. Let's come over to get some training done over here. City map. It's so broke. That's alright, it's quite alright. I almost feel like having a few of these energy drinks. Yeah, 10 energy, that's fine. Do it. Get that shit done, man, bought it for a reason. Get another one in there? Great. Come in here. Do some non-stop training into our fight tomorrow. I want to make sure this is at 13. I don't think we need to be at a 13 to fight or win our next fight, but, just so we don't drop too far below. So, it's funny, so you go back to those videos and you hear that and you're like, man, what happened over here? It was a combination of just really terrible recording equipment and, just uncomfortness. If you're uncomfortable, you're gonna be cracking and stuff. It's so weird. Like, it's kind of like what I learned about, like, when I was doing, like, my speech classes in college and stuff, like, how to do, like, presentations and whatnot. Those were terrible, too. Like, I'm not sure. It's just, I think it's just something that everybody has to deal with at some point. Like, we're not all made for public speaking, So, until you finally find your niche, how to be comfortable with it, this is when you kind of get, it's easier. It's definitely a lot easier. So your personality comes out. You're not over here, like, talking really slow and just trying to watch everything you say because, oh my god, I don't want to mess up. So that goes away and it becomes like, just talk craziness. That's what I do. Just talk nonsense for the most part, and a lot of you people seem to enjoy it, and I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Somebody's got to deal with this insanity, right? Civilization barely can anyway, so there you go. Rookie League, yeah, we could do it right now if I wanted to, but I'm not opposed to trying to get this up to a 6 before that. Will it happen? Doubtful, but maybe. Actually, you know what? It should get up to a 6. It should. Come on, Rocky. My man, you're almost there. You almost had it. You almost have it. I got it. Again, I don't need 13 and 6 to win this fight. Mr. Kakuse, big surprise. Let's go in for this fight. This should be ours for the taking. Don't start your shit, Kakuse. Alrighty, don't you dare start your shit. I'm not sure who said this in the comments, but somebody mentioned that this was supposed to be Jackie Chan. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, where is it? Like, off of, like, some, one of his, like, Chinese movies? Chinese, Hong Kong? I forget. I mean, is it almost the same Hong Kong? I don't want to, like, necessarily, like, be that guy. It's just like, yeah, everything's the same. But isn't, like, China and Hong Kong, like, very similar? Like, it's kind of like a province or something. I don't know. I'm really terrible with geography. So we're losing a bunch of energy over here. No surprise. No surprise at all. What I could do is go with Cutthroat. Now, what Cutthroat's going to do for us is that it's actually stronger than our kick, right? 7, 131, and 5. 7, 130. Oh, it uses more energy. And right now our energy is a big problem, right? But what's cool about Cutthroat is actually it makes them use up more energy as well. It increases your opponent's energy cost for all skills. I want to be striking him as we go forward, so let's go ahead and remove that one here for now. Let's remove, I don't know, maybe Crossroads for a while. And we'll go into skip attack perhaps so we could actually get some of our energy back here momentarily. While we lay some strikes in here. We'll see how this works out. So as you can see, backhand, what that did, it actually dropped his energy consumption there for a little bit of a while. So, it's not a bad skill. I prefer low kick, but, if you don't have low kick, you might as well go with that one here for now. Now mind you, our energy is still relatively low, so we need to recover a bit more. I mean, we got this win easy, but It's a bit more troubling than I thought it would be. Definitely. But our energy's back now. Let's go ahead and remove Cutthroat. Go back into Friday High Kick. This should be our victory coming up. And I do believe, my friends, we are going to become the champions of the world. Bow, bow. We keep on trying to the end. Bow, bow. We are the champions. There you go, 13, we got enough points as well. The champion! You just became the champion, that's great news, you're telling me. Alrighty. So, with our extra skill points over here, what do we want? Rice Eater 2, that we picked this up now, I think it's going to be really helpful to have that. I like the idea of Demoralize, and I also like the idea of the Low Kick. A debilitating strike dealing reasonable damage and hurting your opponent's stamina and agility. Sounds really, really useful for what we're trying to actually achieve over here. There's a stronger version of that, god damn it, where the hell is it? You know what, let's look for the icon with broken bones. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the one. Maybe it's not even here. Maybe it's a different, you know what, it could be a different Way of the Turtle, perhaps? I'll find it, don't you worry one bit. Well, we'll get this ball rolling here pretty soon. Not there. What about Way of the Bear? There he goes, Knee Crush. Hits harder, consumes a bit more energy, debuffs the target for stamina and agility. So this is what, 389 and 1. 389 and 1. While this one is... Huh. It seems to use a little bit less energy, and this one's a bit stronger. Huh, that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, it's something I definitely want to keep in mind. But I think the faster agility gain is kind of really important for us right now, so I'll pick up Rice Eater instead. Alright. And let's see here. Not gonna do the rookie sign up. We're done with that. I mean, actually, you could do this more so you actually get more points until you're ready for the playoff. But, should we do a few more of these before we get into the playoffs? There's a dude in the playoff that really scares me, even more than Salvador Punches, if you could actually believe that. Well, let me do a sparring session with this guy here really quickly. We'll remove Skip Attack. And let's go back to, where is my Crossroads? See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads so you won't be alone. Is that Bone Thugs in Harmony, Falcon? You're damn right it's Bone Thugs in Harmony. I'm telling you, dog, I eventually, at some point in my life, I completely stopped pop culture references or learning them, or, like, you know, keeping up with the times. And at some point in my life, I just stopped. And that is where, you know, all of my dated references come into play. I somehow removed myself from civilization completely. And this is what remains. The stuff that I learned up to the point where I removed myself from existence. Hence the Bone Thugs in Harmony, you know. I'm in love with a stripper. Queen. Linkin Park, Fred Durst, you know, whoever you want to go with here. It stops at some point. I'm surprised we didn't knock this guy out, but... Speaking of knockout, LL Cool J, Mama said knock you out, I'm telling you, it's all there. It's all there. Alright. What time is it? I think it's time for us to wrap it up here today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. Does mean a lot. Hey guys, we're the champion. The Rookie League champion, but we're a champion nonetheless. I think we have to go talk to Mickey if I'm right. So we'll do that next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will catch you. Hey, I'll catch you next time, huh?